Do you have a sim racing setup? I got you. And we're back, DLG fam. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to all the new viewers. Y como siempre, bienvenidos a todos al canal DLG. Gracias por tomar el tiempo en venir a nuestro canal. So guys, sim racing, that's pretty dope. But a lot of us, including myself, cannot afford the whole sim racing setup. So we have to settle for a regular old gaming chair and our desk. I have a product for you guys by Mad Catz. Mad Catz has been around for a while. Let me know down in the comments below if you have heard of Mad Catz. They have controllers, they have mice, they have mouses, they have keyboards, they have headphones. Check out the review I did on one of their headphones. And this time around, they're jumping into the sim racing world. And what do I have for you guys today? Bam! The Mad Catz M2X Pro. I almost dropped this thing. This is a steering wheel, shifter, and pedal combo. Yeah, buddy, we're about to step it up on the sim racing game, and we're gonna try out some games and see what is it compatible with. This is the first time Mad Catz actually produces a steering wheel, gas pedal, shifter combo. And let's go to the unboxing, check it out, put it to the test, and I'll let you know what I think of the device, and you let me know if it looks promising. All right, guys, check it out. Here it is, the Mad Catz M2X Pro. What did I just mention to you guys? Look at that. Compatible with PS4. We're going to make sure to see if it's compatible with the PS5 as well. Xbox Series X, S, and 1, and your PC. Look at that. All in one little package. Well, not so little, right? This is a pretty big box, but look at that. It has force feedback technology, automated centering function, 900-degree wheel rotation, Hall effect sensor pedals, 6-color LED breathing light. So this actually has RGB also. Wow, look at that. So here's the actual shifter and the pedals. So let's go ahead and flip this over right here and see what else is this on here. Nope, that's about it. On the other side, let's flip it over. And it's a multi-platform, supports PC, Windows 7, 8, 10, 11, PS4, Xbox One, Series X, S, adjustable RGB and effects, force feedback. All this information here, I just mentioned it to you guys previously, but it does have a 6-speed gear shift. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out of the box and see what does it look like. So here is, ooh, look at that, a gated shifter. That's pretty neat right there. And it auto centers itself. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out. And it does have what it appears to be kind of like those old school landline type of connections. This more than likely goes connected to the actual wheel hub. And we got the high and the low. We got the P, possibly, I think that's for parking, in case you're gonna park. And wait a minute, you push down? Oh, it's like my Z. You see this right here? It says to push down. Well, it doesn't say to push down, but I know because my Z is a stick shift as well. It's 6-speed, and in order for you to go to reverse, you push down on the shifter, go to the right, pull down, and then you're in reverse. All right, let's set this to the side. And what else comes in here? All right, guys, so we got some cables here. We got a USB-C to USB-A cable, another USB-C to micro USB, as you guys can see right there. I wonder what this one is for. Kind of weird that they're still using this technology here. Mad Catz stickers, quick start guide, and the limited warranty. All right, set that to the side. Okay, what else comes in here? All right, here we go, more stuff. You also get, obviously, the power supply right here, as you guys can see. All right, that's pretty neat right there. And you also get these cushions here, these suction cups. Wait a minute. I really hope that the steering wheel is not supposed to be on the desk with only suction cups, because my driving style, I'm gonna rip the steering wheel right off the desk. Okay, and you also get, oh, okay, maybe not just with suction cups, so I feel a little bit more comfortable. This thing right here is, so you could adjust it. It goes clamped onto your desk, and you adjust this little screw down here. Put this on there, make it as tight, as sturdy as you want, and you're ready to go. Oh, now I feel a little bit more calm, guys. I'm not gonna rip the steering wheel right off the desk. Okay, so we get 2 of them. That's nice, make it more sturdy. Now we're gonna take out the steering wheel. Let's reach out for those pedals first, and then we'll go over the steering wheel. All right, so here are the pedals, okay? So the pedals are kind of short, you know, usually they stick out a little bit further. You do get the Mad Catz logo right here in the middle, and some aluminum pedals. Oh man, I thought it was gonna have something down here like my other steering wheel set, you know, like a little spring here. I wonder how resistant is this gas pedal going to be, the constant slamming on the gas, slamming on the brake, slam on the clutch, shift, slam on the brake, slam on the gas. You know how that works when you're doing racing sim. Okay, so now let's see, what is this for here? Oh, nice. So you're actually able to extend the base of the pedals. More than likely, this is for you to have grip while you're wearing shoes, or if you're only wearing socks, then yeah, that's where your heels will rest. So you got a clutch, a brake, and a gas pedal. All right, so this actually also comes with that particular plug that I was mentioning to you guys from the shifter. That I would say RJ45 type of plug. That does go in the back of the steering wheel. Let's go ahead and grab the steering wheel and discuss all the features. All right, here it is. Take this bag out. Sorry for the crinkling sound. All right, guys, so here's the steering wheel. All right, this actually feels pretty neat. You have a nice little grip right here. They could cover it with some Alcantara. Just kidding, guys. This is possibly pleather. It does kind of have like this leather feel, but more than likely this is pleather, and it's just been shrunk down to be wrapped tightly around the steering wheel. But I do like the fact that it's actually cut off at the bottom, make it look like a racing wheel. You do get a L1, L2, R1, R2, and these buttons here kind of resemble the PS5 controller color scheme on the buttons themselves. And they actually have an Xbox layout, right? X, Y, B, A. That's kind of crazy right there. All right, so you get a share button on the actual hub, options, and you get a R2. I'm not too sure what this one is. We're going to find out. And you're able to plug in a controller via the USB-A port on the right side of it. Okay, so on the other side, you also get the same thing as you do up here, a directional pad over on this side of the steering wheel. As you guys can see right there, directional pad, program, L3, L2, home. All right, and you also get a L2 and an LED. More than likely, that's to actually turn on the LED that's located on the center of the steering wheel. You got some nice paddles in the back for shifting. So it does have the automatic centering function where it will do its own thing, jog the wheel around and find its own center point. 900-degree rotation, 22 programmable buttons, and the force feedback located inside the steering wheel itself. I do not have a price point just yet, so let's go ahead and set this up and put it to the test. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and set this up right here, and let's get this party going so that way we can actually try out the steering wheel. So I think the whole suction cup thing is just an optional item. That way, if you don't have anywhere to clamp on the steering wheel, you could use the suction cups. But I do have this edge right here on my desk that I'm able to actually clamp on the steering wheel. All right, so we put that in there. As so, put that there like that. Gotta make sure we have enough space on the screws. Open those up right there like that. Go ahead and put this here. All right, so we got that there. Let's go ahead and put the steering wheel on the desk. All right, here we go. Tighten it up a little bit. Hand tighten just for now, and we'll continue setting everything else up. All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and install the gas pedal. So guys, before we mount the actual steering wheel, we want to go ahead and plug in all the devices that we're going to be using. And yeah, this cable's kind of short, so we're gonna go ahead and plug in the pedal right there. Bam, like that. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the shifter. That we could actually go ahead and mount it. Plug the shifter into its corresponding slot right there. And the shifter does have this little device here as well, so you could clamp it onto your desk. Go ahead and open it up as much as you need to in order to clamp on the actual shifter. I've actually ripped off my other shifters from my desk, so I gotta kind of tighten it really good. All right, so now we got the power supply here. We're gonna connect the USB-C cable here. We're going to hook it up to my PC first, and then we'll test it out with the other devices. So now that everything's plugged in, we can actually go ahead and mount it. Plug in the steering wheel. Let's hook up the steering wheel to the PC right there. USB-A cable, plug that in. Bam. Okay, it's gonna find it. Look at that, guys. It's doing this whole rotation thing. It's trying to center itself out. Now it's centered. Guys, there's actually a pull on the steering wheel. So if you pull to the right, look at that. Kind of like your car, right? You know, when you're in your car and you're trying to turn to the right and you feel like this little pull that's going against you, like counter steering. Bam, look at that. It actually does it. Okay, so now we got the high, low, park. Not sure what those are for, but we're going to figure it out right now. All right, guys, so the buttons that say low and high on the shifter, that's for the mode. And the button that shows the P, that's not for parking. That's your handbrake. That's kind of weird though, right? You would think you would have a actual shifter or a lever instead of this P switch here. So remember I told you guys there was a little button on the side of the actual hub of the steering wheel that has a little box with an arrow pointing up. That's actually for screen dumping from your Xbox, which more than likely means screenshot. So in order for you to program your keys, you go ahead and you press the program button on the left side of the steering wheel hub. You hold it down for 5 seconds. The LED will begin flashing rapidly. You go ahead and you press the button you want to be programmed once the LED light begins to flash slowly. Then you go back to your R1, press it again, and then the LED will stop flashing. Now to clear the single program key, you go ahead and you press the program button, hold it down for 5 seconds, the LED will begin to flash rapidly. Then you press the button you programmed and it will begin to start flashing slowly. Press the button again and the LED will stop flashing, and then it will stay completely solid to let you know that the single key has been cleared. Now to clear all the keys that you've programmed, you go ahead and you hold down the program button for 5 seconds. Once again, the LED will begin to flash rapidly. Hold down the options button, which is located on the right side of the steering wheel hub. Hold that down for 5 seconds. The breathing pattern will stop flashing and stay on to let you know that all the keys have been cleared. Now to exit the programming mode, hold down the program key for 5 seconds. The LED will begin to flash rapidly. Press it again to exit the programming mode. Now if you want to change the LED color on the steering wheel, you go ahead and you hold down the LED button located on the left side of the steering wheel hub. That's the bottom button right here. Hold it down for 5 seconds. The LED will begin to flash rapidly. There you go. And then you go ahead and you use the buttons on the actual left side of the steering wheel hub to change the colors. There you go. Blue, green, cyan, yellow, purple, and that's it. And from there you go backwards. Let's go ahead and leave it as blue. Press the LED button once, it will exit the programming mode. There you go. Flashes 5 times and now it exited and it stays in the blue breathing pattern. I will go ahead and leave a list of the games that this device is compatible with down in the description below. And just a reminder, guys, that low and high is not for mode. It's meant for modes, but that means low is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gears. High is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you are playing, for example, like a trucker game, that's going to come in handy, even though, you don't got that extra shifting all the way to the side. All right, guys, so I was able to get the steering wheel to work with my PC. And just a reminder, the M2X Pro is not compatible with a lot of games right now because they still need to work out some kinks on the actual software and the actual device itself. More than likely, it's going to end up being a firmware soft update or possibly just a software update. But I got the controller to work on the PC on F1 2022 edition. So let's get the party going on that and I'll show you guys how it works. So I'm going to end up driving only in socks because the Crocs actually get in the way and you really don't get a feel of the pedals. And we're trying to do the whole racing sim thing here minus the actual racing boots, right? All right, so here we go. We're just gonna start this race off real quick and see how well do we perform. Here we go. Yeah, buddy, F1 racing. I gotta try to stay within the track. Woo! I pressed the pause button. And the force feedback actually works on this. The steering wheel is actually pulling against me, or should I say against my hands, every time that I try to steer. Because, obviously you got the counter steer. Here we go. All right, we gotta catch up to that guy over there. Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, I wipe out. And there it is, guys. I held up the whole line. No way. All right. Bam. There you have it, guys. F1 2022 on the Catz M2X Pro. That's pretty clean right there. Can't use the shifter on this game, but if we would use the actual paddles, that would be pretty neat. And just to let you guys know, I did test it on the PS5 and it doesn't work on the PS5. So let me show you how it actually works on the Xbox. We're going to run Forza Horizon and you guys will see me trying to take off and possibly make a fool of myself on there. But let's go ahead and run the game and I'll tell you how you're supposed to actually set up the steering wheel to work with your Xbox. All right, guys, so the way that this setup actually works with your Xbox is you have to use the original Xbox controller that comes with your Xbox or the original Microsoft controllers, right? You cannot use third-party controllers like from PowerA Gaming or anything like that because for some reason, this device does not like whichever way the controller was built or whatever internals it has, so it won't work. How do I know? I tested it with a Power A controller and it didn't work. So here's my original Xbox controller. You gotta make sure that it's not plugged in to anything. Let's go ahead and pull that out. All right, so steering wheel's off, right? We're going to go ahead and plug in the USB-C cable to the Xbox controller. And then on the side of the steering wheel, there's this bridge port for the actual controller to hook up with the steering wheel. So now you got to make sure that your actual Xbox is powered on before you plug it in. So we got power to this. It's hooked up to the controller. So now we're going to go ahead and connect the steering wheel to the Xbox. The LED indicator light will light up green to let you know that it's been properly connected. All right, there you go. We got the green light. It's going to do the self-calibration mode. There we go. Press A, log myself in. There you go. You guys see that? So what I think is going on here is, so we use the home button here to go home, like pressing the X on your actual controller. We're gonna load up Forza Horizon 5 and see how well does this actually work. And this time around, we're gonna use the shifter, the clutch pedal. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start it off, put it in first, and start to take off slowly. There we go. And now pedal to the metal, third gear. All right, here we go. Downshift. I gotta lose control. But bam, you guys get the idea right here. So you can actually use the paddles behind the steering wheel to shift. Check this out. And that's it right there, guys. You got reverse right there. If you click the left paddle, you pop it into reverse, just as if you were to push down on the handle and go to the right and down. That'll put you in reverse as well. There it is, guys. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of the steering wheel? Remember, I did mention it's not compatible with a lot of games right now. That's because it's still being produced. I wanted to give you guys a heads up as to what Mad Catz has been working on. I don't know what the price point is just yet, but you guys already know when it comes down to sim racing steering wheels, gas pedals, and shifters, they're kind of up there, right? All right, guys, there it is, the M2X Pro by Mad Catz. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about the steering wheel? This steering wheel does have 22 programmable buttons, 900-degree rotation, a gated 6-speed shifter with reverse by pushing down to the right and down. 3 pedal system, gas, brake, and clutch, and they do have Hall effect sensor technology and custom RGB. And just remember, guys, it is not compatible just yet with the PS5. It's only compatible with the PS4, the Xbox Series X, the S, PC, and I feel like they might end up making it compatible to the PS5. What a better way to have a steering wheel system, sim racing system, that is compatible with 3 platforms, PC, Xbox, and PS5. That would be dope because you will spend way less money on a steering wheel shifter pedal combo instead of having one for your Xbox, one for your PS5, because those two wind up being compatible for some reason to the PC, which to me, it makes no sense. Just make one steering wheel, one shifter, and the pedal unit compatible with all the systems, and everybody will be happy. So guys, a friendly reminder, this is not the final version or the final release of the steering wheel. I believe there's still some firmware to be updated because it is not compatible with every single game that's out there right now. It is very limited to the games that it is compatible with. But other than that, the steering wheel performs great. I like the fact that it has the feedback, the force feedback to be exact, that when you turn the steering wheel, it's trying to make you counter steer because you can feel that pressure as you're taking the apex on those runs. It has force feedback technology, automatic centering of the steering wheel, 900-degree wheel rotation, Hall effect sensor pedals, RGB lighting, and last but not least, 22 programmable buttons. Also, if you're going to use it on the Xbox, you have to make sure you're using the original Xbox controller. You cannot use any third-party controllers. You literally need to use the original Xbox controller, the ones you buy from the Microsoft store or the one that came with your Xbox. So let me know down in the comments below if you feel that this looks like something interesting that you would like to pick up. So if you're a dad, a gaming dad looking for your next sim racing setup because you're tired of using the controller or the keyboard, don't forget to check out my latest video. But till next time, guys, I'm Tech. Peace out. Bro, I can literally go heads up with my kids. I got 2 steering wheels now. Man, this is gonna be some fun.